Hey everyone, today we're gonna go over Faceless. He's an epic attack-based champion in the Nice Revenant faction. Guys, if you recently managed to get Faceless, you're not gonna regret leveling him up because he's a very fun champion in terms of single target nukes. We're gonna go over his kit in a bit. I'm just gonna quickly show you my gear and explain why I have him built this way and how much damage he does. So overall you see 51,000 power. I've got two cruel sets on him, which are okay. Although cruel set might not be ideal for him. We'll explain why later. So overall guys, my stats are 33,000 health, 4.8k attack. This could be a bit higher with attack percentage boots, but I prefer to have an extra bit of speed instead. So yeah, 184 speed, 93% critical rate. I was trying to get 100%, I couldn't, so as close to it as possible. It's still great. 288% critical damage, fantastic, and resistance at 100 and accuracy at 111. So overall what I focused was critical damage on the gloves, critical rate on the substats, critical rate and damage, and attack percentage in primary for the chest, and speed boots with critical rate, critical damage, attack percentage in the substats. And overall I was just trying to max out his attack as much as I could through my gear. So I've built him this way guys, with two cruel sets, and the reason was I just wanted to get that extra bit of attack percentage, and my best attack percentage sets were my cruel sets, and they also have the added benefit of ignoring 5% of the enemy's defense as an extra bonus when you attack. But we're gonna go over his skills and look at why he's the one-shot king in my opinion. Guys, he's the one punch man of raid, and the reason is for Ice Bolt. So Ice Bolt is his 3 turns cooldown move. He has this at 3 turns. It increases your damage when you skill this up. So cooldowns are 3 turns, but attacks one enemy will ignore shield, block damage buffs, as well as defense. So if you have a champion against you like a Valkyrie with 7,000 defense, he doesn't care. You do not need ignore defense, so the cruel set does not really benefit him more than just the attack percentage. It's only for this skill, so we'll ignore shield. So whatever shield they want to have, if they want to have block damage, yeah, whatever. If they want to have as much defense as possible, again, whatever. He's gonna nuke them down with a one hit, so he's fantastic. If this also had a block revive, this would be crazy against tanks, duchesses, Sifis, arbiters. It would be fantastic against everyone except maybe Rotos, because Rotos cannot get one-shotted. And then we also have his A2, plays a 30% increased critical rate buff on this champion for 2 turns, then attacks one enemy. So you could possibly have him with 70% critical rate instead of 100 if you want to do your A2 instead of your A3. But since I'm doing my A3 first, this is why I'm focusing on 100% critical hit. So attacks one enemy, has a 15% chance of placing an extra hit. This is just an added bonus. 15% chance is nothing too crazy. It's a bit under the percentage you get when you have that relentless set. And his aura, guys, increase ally attack in arena battles by 21%. That's great if you could put him in the lead, but an arena, as you guys know, is all about speed. Let's look at his mastery. Since he does not apply any debuffs, I just skipped the support tree. Of course, you could have gone for evil eye, maybe get the health here, maybe get the healing when you kill an enemy, but I instead went for the defense tree just to get a counter attack, just in case someone attacks him first. He might counter attack back and do some damage on the enemies. And I went for anything that gives me an added bonus for the damage. Increase damage inflicted to targets under shield buffs. So another 25% extra damage when the target has a shield buff. 8% more damage when you do the first hit on each enemy. My first hit is going to be my A3. I want 8% more damage on that, just to guarantee the one hit. Increase damage inflicted to targets with less than 40% HP. And also increase damage inflicted by 6% when attacking targets with higher max HP. And of course, I went down to flawless execution, critical damage plus 20%, just to get those bigger numbers than before. I didn't go for Helm Smasher because he will already ignore the defense with his A3. I would prefer to have more critical damage instead of this, because my A2 and A1 would benefit from this, but it's with the A3 that I'm gonna benefit the most when using Faceless. So guys, when you're watching this, you might say, okay, am I only gonna use him for arena? We're gonna go through arena, but then after arena, we're gonna look at Faceless in the dungeons and if he's usable in there. So let's go in the arena first, of course, and look at how useful he is. Of course, my arena is very low at 3100 rating because this is where I farm, but still we're going to go through a couple of teams and see how much damage he can put in there. So let's just put in Lissandra for that extra bit of boost. Maybe should we put a Rotos in there? Yeah, in case something bad happens. And the Faceless. Where's Faceless? There he is. Okay, let's just go in. Of course, the power discrepancy is huge. We just want to see that huge number and if we indeed have that one-shot potential. So boost everyone's speed. Okay, now we want to kill the target that's going to revive. It's going to be both Arbiter and Siphi. It's going to be set, but let's see how much damage that A3 will do on a Siphi. She already has that shield. So she would be more tanky than Arbiter. Let's go. Boom, 132,000 damage. Fantastic. Then my Rotos goes, and basically it's a done deal because well, everyone's dead now. And finishing it off with an A1 from Faceless for 50k. Okay, let's go against a Duchess. So a Duchess, guys, will be more tanky, but still I think we will have a one-shot potential here. A3 on the Duchess, 116,000, fantastic. Then we go in with the Rotos with 80k, and we basically finish off the match with Rotos. We're gonna get an A1 again, A2, 92,000 there. So getting those big numbers is so cool. Let's go. Now we're gonna try and kill Martyr. So Martyr is of course a defense-based champion. She's got like 1500 base defense, if I remember correctly. And yeah, can we one-shot her? Of course we can. 116,000 damage. Then we go for the Arbiter, and that's it basically. So I'm gonna do a refresh now with gems just to try and find maybe some more tanky targets. From what I see here, these are, you know, weaker teams. The Torment here would be tanky. Hegemon here. Yeah, this team. Oh, we need to refresh. We have a refresh. Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's just go in. This team is gonna be annoying. I hope we do not get frozen. I don't have an immunity set to put on him. There we go. Great. Okay. Can we kill off Duchess? Duchess is going to be the most annoying, I think, in here because she would protect everyone with the veil buff. And let's see. There we go. 130,000. Next up is going to be Torment. Torment's down as well, so A2 there. 83,000. Boom. And this is, guys, without any you know, weaken debuff on the enemy. The decreased defense will not give me additional damage. So if I put in Venus, for example, in there, she's not gonna give me like way more damage. So Venus, she's just gonna give me extra damage through that weaken. So look at Duchess, guys. Duchess has so much health. She's got the shield. Can we one-shot her? Of course we can. 125,000, and then we go A3, 133,000, and we finish off everyone in there with an A1. Very nice. More tanky targets. Okay, this one's a Hegemon. We will get block cooldowns now. Look at all that, and a decreased attack also. So who do we not want to attack as? Lissandra, we don't want her to go. Let's kill this dude. That's it. Easy fight. Easy fight, guys. So overall, guys, you understand the potential for this champion. When you've got Faceless, you can one-shot any tanky champion without having you know, the fear of them surviving, because this happens with Rotos. If I don't have like my A3 available, so we got frozen there, so we couldn't move. Block revive there, fantastic. And let's do this on a Skull Crown that we know Skull Crown is going to survive. It's going to kill everyone, is she? Let's see. Let's revive my Faceless, hopefully. Okay, Rotos did the job there for us instead. And we win the fight. Okay, that was it, I think, for Arena. Let's go over in the dungeons and see if we can indeed just use him in the dungeons instead for, you know, high damage dealing. So let's go into Dragon. He's Void, of course, so we don't really care for, you know, just having weak affinity. Void does not have any weak affinity. So this is my normal setup with the Royal Guard, but what could I use differently here? I removed the gear on all my other champions, so okay, this team looks okay. Let's just go in. So when's Faceless gonna do his damage? Or did he do it? Oh, he did his A2. How much is gonna do his A3? 206,000 damage, guys. Wow. And that's because of Barel. So let's see how much he's gonna do now on this wave. We apply the poison, so an extra 20% damage from Faceless. So we do this versus, you know, the Hordens. 200,000 damage. Wow, that's crazy. Like my Royal Guard does 60,000 to compare. And yeah, let's just put this on auto and just watch Faceless. 195,000. Wow. And 124,000. Fantastic. Let's see how much damage he's gonna do on the dragon with a defense down and a weaken. And the poisons. 106,000. Gonna go again. The bolt, 208,000, because it just ignores all the defense that the boss has. $164,000. Fantastic there. And we beat the boss in like under 2 minutes, and we did some manual in there, so I cannot complain for him using him in the dungeons. Of course, Ice Golems is gonna be tricky. He's gonna be very squishy in there. What about the spiders then? Again, it's gonna be the same thing. Yeah, let's just use, instead of the second Royal Guard, let's just use him. He's like the one punch man, but one bolt man. There we go. 2,400,000. Wow. Gonna do A3 now. 113,000. Wow, that wasn't so much. Let's see. We're gonna get another turn to see how much damage we're gonna do. No, the spider's gonna die. No, we can do an A1. 50,000. Yeah, so in spider he does not really do, you know, those huge numbers as we saw in the dragon. Of course, we don't have a War Master, so War Master would give me way more damage. And Fire Knight, he's not going to be useful. His A1 has a very small chance to get an extra hit. And I think Minotaur, he would be cool in just helping your team, you know, gain the masteries. He does huge single target damage, so he should be able to bring down the Minotaur very fast. This was the video. This was a very short guide on Faceless. Of course, he's a fantastic champion in singling out targets in the arena, but you can also use him in some of the dungeons, as you saw from this video. So if you guys have Faceless, maybe you should try and get him to 60. Of course, if you have other champions, then they should be the priority. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.